Sterling, people would Evan kind of to the west guys last year in terms of like some of the skill position players down for him. Things around him now, Odell Beckham and safety and some other guys. How much do you think that'll help you two guys produce just in general?
Yeah, I think it'll help us a lot. I mean, you saw when those guys went down and how it affected the team, and we're just happy to have them back. They're out there running around having a lot of fun, so looking forward to seeing those guys make big plays.
What did you get out of the workouts with all the guys in California?
Just kind of trying to build the team camaraderie a little bit, and I mean, we were all offensive guys pretty much. I mean, we had like 2 DBs out there, Dede and Eli, but other than that, it was all offensive guys. So we were just in the playbook constantly and just trying to build that connection.
Eli Manning said he's concerned about the guys in California acclimating to having to practice with the shirts on.
With the shirts on?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. Eli's blowing that up a little bit. It'll be good. I know.
Sterling, Eli said yesterday he thought it was valuable with Odell being out that guys like you could get some run on the outside during the spring. As a guy's primarily a slot guy, how helpful was that to get some outside reps?
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, this offense, you're going to move around a lot. It's a lot of moving pieces, so you have to know how to play the outside and the inside. So, yeah, it was good for me, and that's kind of my main focus going into the offseason while I was training is getting some of the outside done. So it was good having guys like Odell with me, and we had a couple other outside receivers out there too.
Sterling, what is the biggest difference in this offense compared to what you've been used to here?
I'd say like the moving parts. You on the other offense, you're kind of stuck in one spot if you're not the F. But in this offense, you can be outside, inside. You really don't know. And then we have a lot of personnel changes as well. So.
What was that experience like for you? You were one healthy receiver last year. I'm sure you were seeing a lot of double teams. And how do you think that experience helps you? What was it like?
Yeah, I mean, it was tough on me, but I think it helped me grow as a leader. You kind of get thrown into that spotlight of being the leader and the guy with the most experience, and I feel like it's helped me in that way, just growing as a leader and hopefully progress from there.
How do you think to have Odell out there with you and other guys? How much easier do you think it'll make it for you?
I'd say it'd make it a lot easier. I mean, you got a guy like Odell who's so explosive and can make a play at any moment. You got to keep your eyes on him. So the defense is going to be focused in on him, and that leaves me one-on-one a lot of times. So that's something you like as a receiver.
Sterling, there's a stat out there that you were one of the best receivers in the NFL last year in catches in traffic. Is there a key to that versus some other kind of route?
I think that just comes down to having heart and wanting every ball. That's something you have to want to do. Not very many guys like catching in traffic, but I guess I don't mind it.
Sterling, I don't know if it sounds silly, but do you have a little bit of a chip on your shoulder right now? I mean, you've heard the last couple of years he's a slot guy. I mean, coming into this year, what does Sterling Shepard want to prove about your game?
I mean, I've carried that chip for a long time now. In college, they said I was just a slot receiver and proved I could play outside. I feel like I can do the same thing this year. People are looking at me as mostly a slot guy, which I am, but it's receiver at the end of the day, and you got to know how to get open wherever you are on the field. So I'm looking forward to the challenge, and we'll see how it goes.
Have they talked to you a lot about that, the team, coaches, about playing outside compared to playing the slot, or what?
No, I mean, it's just something you have to know. With this offense, you have to know how to do that, and I got that real quick that I'm going to have to be able to play outside. I'm going to have to be able to play inside. You never know.
That forces players to be more versatile. Do you think it also helps the offense become less predictable?
Of course. I mean, if you stay in the same personnel every time, then the defense only has to prepare for that one personnel. And if you got guys moving around, it definitely is a challenge for the defense. And that's what you see in this offense: a lot of moving parts, like I said, and a lot of different personnel.
Did you watch the Viking stuff? When you heard Pat was hired, and get excited. What was your impression when you were looking at the stuff they did?
Yeah, I mean, that's on our iPads. Everything's on our iPads, and early on you don't really have any film, so you have to watch where the coaches came from, and that led us to the Vikings. So looking at that all the time, looking at Stephon and Thielen, seeing how they got open and how they mixed up some of the routes.
So when you got an opportunity to spend some time with Odell in California, how would you, just in your own words, describe what you feel like his approach and mindset will be or is coming into today and after the trip that he took, and how you would just think he'll handle his enthusiasm being on the field and trying to balance that as well?
I think he's just really excited just to be back out on the field. I think his focus is just getting the plays down, and so he's able to play fast. And, I mean, honestly, when I was out there watching him, he's so much more explosive to me, and that's me watching him before he got hurt and after. So much more explosive, and he's just hungry, man. And you can just see that in his game and the way that he trains. He's always trained super hard, but training with him this last time was a different animal, I feel like.
Why is that? Why is that? Why do you feel like
Well,
it's a different animal?
I don't know. It's just like something in him. He's just hungry. He's ready to get out there and prove to everybody that he still has it. And I mean, you guys see the Instagram videos. It's crazy, and to see it firsthand, it's wild.
Is there anything that you see that you feel like is different, or that in your mind he's still working on because he still hasn't done certain things with him?
No, I mean, I feel like it's all mental now. I mean, the physical part is there. It's just all mental for him, just getting the plays down, and so he's able to play fast. So.
How excited are you to start this training camp? How excited are you to start this training camp? We've heard about all the weapons that are here now. Now you guys get to work officially and try to build towards a playoff caliber team.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of great names out there on the field, but ultimately it comes down to putting in the work and coming out every day and grinding. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put our head down and get to work.